This is 5 on your side at 6. Focused on you.
We begin with breaking news at 6. A major case squad investigation is now underway in St. Louis County after a teenager was killed. Good evening. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Ann Allred. Police say the victim is 15 years old. The shooting happened a little after 1 p.m. Right now, police are working to learn more about what led up to this shooting.
Police are investigating in the Pagedale neighborhood near Boynton and Purdue Avenues. And that's where our Robert Townsend joins us live.
Mike and Ann, police have now left this Pagedale neighborhood. That happened about 45 minutes ago. But again, they are still investigating this. Neighbors tell me just after 1 o'clock this afternoon, they heard the gunshots go off. One neighbor said she heard about 7 gunshots. Again, the gunfire going off in the 1600 block of Purdue Avenue. Police got here and learned a teenager had been shot in his chest. He died in an alley just across the street from a park and a playground. Officers tell me they put down more than a half dozen yellow evidence markers and also spotted the young victim's shoe in the street. St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell heard about the deadly shooting, came here to try to learn more about the tragedy and show his support. The teenager's family members, visibly upset, of course, were also here at the scene for several hours.
But it's just sad. It's happening too often. You can't even send my kids want to come out and play, but you can't even send them outside to play because of all the violence going on here.
Right now, we are still waiting to talk to the major case squad. So far, they have not told us anything about suspects or motive for the deadly shooting. Live in Pagedale, Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Tonight, a teenager is in custody for killing another teen in Jennings. Last Tuesday, Justin Brooks was stabbed and killed near the junior high school. Police say they took a 15-year-old boy into custody last night. The teen was arrested in Jefferson City and is being held at a St. Louis County family court on a murder charge. Diamond Palmer has been closely following the story and spoke today with a juvenile attorney about this case. She's live from Jennings Junior High School.
Well, and police say that they took that 15-year-old suspect into custody last night at 8 in Jefferson City. The question remains why that suspect was almost 2 hours away and how long he had been there. Today, I spoke to a criminal justice attorney about what that punishment for the teen will look like.
I want justice for him. I want justice for him because he didn't deserve it.
A mother's cry for justice is now starting to be answered. Tuesday evening, Monica Green, the mother of 14-year-old Justin Brooks, gathered with dozens of family and friends for balloon release to honor the teen. That same evening, St. Louis County Police say they took a 15-year-old boy into custody in Jefferson City on second-degree murder charges for the stabbing of Justin.
I keep wanting to wake up. I keep wanting to wake up and say that this is just a horrible dream.
Justin was stabbed nearly a week ago on Horde Avenue after school near Jennings Junior High. Neighbors say the stabbing happened as retaliation for another fight that took place the day before. Dozens of teens were witnesses to the stabbing from videos circulating online. Criminal justice attorney Herman Jimerson represents juveniles and adults. He says the difference in the juvenile system is that it's for treatment and the adult system is set up for punishment. Juveniles have a pretrial conference. Then a family court judge has the sole decision to have the juvenile tried as an adult or not.
In the juvenile system, if he's not certified, he can go to a juvenile residence for up to, or facility up to the age of 18.
Jimerson says in special circumstances, the 15-year-old suspect could be held until the age of 21. He says the chances of the case being elevated is likely.
Maybe a battering of someone may not get certified over it, but a murder of someone probably will get certified. They look at the nature of a crime, they look at what other aspects to it. If that judge is kind of standard, that child will get certified as an adult and let the adult system deal with it.
Jimerson says there is a possibility that there could be more suspects in this case if police find out that any of the other teens aided and abetted in the fight. Tonight, we heard from St. Louis County Court that says they have not set a pretrial conference in this case. Reporting live in Jennings, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
Right now, a 2-year-old is in the hospital after a child got a hold of a St. Louis sheriff deputy's gun. Sources tell us the deputy is the child's uncle and was visiting the home on Saturday. Ferguson police have recommended the deputy face charges of endangering the welfare of a child.
Right now, police are working to learn more about a shooting that left a Pontoon Beach man in critical condition. Officers believe the shooting happened during a home invasion. Holden Kerwicki is live in Pontoon Beach after speaking with community members and the police chief. Holden.
Well, and I did speak with the police chief earlier this afternoon, and he told me that investigators are still trying to piece together exactly what happened in the early morning hours, but early indications are that this attack was targeted.
A lifelong Madison County resident, Aurora Daniels says she recently moved to Pontoon Beach for one reason.
Pontoon's a nicer area. You know, sometimes there's cars going fast on Lake Drive right there, but it's just families here.
Daniels was shocked to find out a 27-year-old man was shot 3 times during a home invasion early Wednesday morning at an apartment complex next door.
I can't imagine just sitting at home, you know, in my own safe space and something like that occurring. To hear that it's happening over here in Pontoon too is kind of scary.
Though he understands why people are on edge, Pontoon Beach Police Chief Chris Madruzik believes the attack was far from random.
We believe this was a targeted event.
The victim was able to call 911 after being shot, but police were unable to get any information about the suspect before the man was rushed into surgery at a local hospital, where he is currently in critical condition.
Whatever problems you have going on in your life, it's never solved by hurting somebody else.
Daniel says the incident is making her consider a doorbell camera, which could potentially help police find a dark-colored car seen leaving the area after the shooting.
We're canvassing the area. We are currently looking at different surveillance videos. Anybody out there that may have something on video, we're looking anywhere from the times between 12:30 a.m. and possibly 1:30 a.m. Might be something real simple. Call us if you don't think it's something. We'll investigate.
At this time, investigators are utilizing not only video, but they're using those license plate readers all throughout the area to try and track down that dark-colored sedan that was described by witnesses. If you have any information, you're being asked to call Pontoon Beach Police, and you can leave a tip anonymously. Reporting live in Pontoon Beach, Holden Kerwicki, 5 on your side.
Close to 8,500 claims. That's the report from only one of the major insurance companies after hail pounded Missouri last week.
State Farm is one of the companies on the ground in O'Fallon, Missouri, as adjusters evaluate hail damage. Our report tonight from 5 on your side's Tracy Hinson.
We'll probably be here for a couple weeks. We have a couple thousand claims and customers to get to.
Aaron's team is camped out at Home Depot. Just down the road, Elisa's team has a huge spread in the overflow lot of CarShield Field.
When we have this amount of claims and we want to help our customers as quickly as possible, yes, we do bring this out.
This location does look like it is set up for the masses, but you will need an appointment before you pull in.
We start as early as 7 a.m. and our last appointment's around 6 p.m.
The best way for the customers to get their vehicle inspected here is to contact their local agent and file a claim and schedule an appointment.
Most of those appointments.
With the size of the hail and the severity of the damage, we are seeing a lot of total losses. And with that, if the vehicle's repairable, we're issuing the checks on site for the customers, and if they're a total loss, then we're settling it with them on site here too.
State Farm is doing the same thing.
We take care of them in payment by digital payment in any form they may want.
They expect to help anywhere from 100 to 150 customers per day.
Well, as they come into the drive-in here, a lot of them have broken out sunroofs and the back glass. So we actually have some crash wrap that we'll put over those areas to prevent any water from leaking in until they can get the vehicle into a body shop for repairs.
Both Elisa and Aaron said their teams will be here until the need dies down. In O'Fallon, Tracy Hinson, 5 on your side.
Important to note, not every company has a catastrophe team in town, so contact your local agency if you're interested in drive-up service. ATM fraud in the Metro East, what police want customers in the area to know.
And it's been nice to have the sunshine today, even though temperatures were a little cooler than yesterday. Temperatures are trending down for at least 24 hours. We'll show you why next.